Hi, this is for us who are in the winter of our life, and I was just wondering what you all do for fun or just to get through the day. I just got through talking with a 95-year-old friend of mine, and he told me he has people coming over, uh, caregivers of sorts, 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And they order groceries for him from Kroger. And Kroger brings them in on Wednesday, and she shelves them and puts them in the refrigerator. And then on Friday, she sort of wraps around and cleaning up his home. He's got a pretty big house and pretty big yard, acre yard, and a nice big house for 95 years old. So I just got finished talking with him, and he's got his aches and pains, neuropathy. Have you heard of that? Restless leg syndrome. Can't walk very far without a cane, and I guess he's lucky to be able to do all that, and I hope I can too. If I make it to 90, it's 96. I don't know if I said that. Time creeps up. On some last videos, he was 95. He's 96 now. Okay, so anyhow, I sort of talked to him to see what I'm looking forward to. I'm 76, and trying to make my life happier than it really is. It's I blame it on long COVID, which I've had COVID 3 or 4 times, and if you've had it, and it seems like things are not normal again, and you're sort of numb, and you have no feelings, no appetite, you don't care what you eat, and especially if you're having problems breathing, or memory fog where you try to recall a person's name or an incident and you can't. Do some research if you can on YouTube. Both doctors and especially the clients that have long-term COVID. I have a cousin that has it, and she was a librarian at a prestigious university, and now she's at home, not working. I think they allowed her to work from home 1 or 2 days a week, but now I'm not sure if they've allowed that for her now. I don't keep up with her because we've never kept up, and my wife keeps up with her sometimes. She's a lovely lady. It's just a shame that it's hard to get out of bed. It's hard to get to the computer. And it's hard to even work 2 days a week. So I mention this because some of you all, especially my age or older, may have things going on, and you don't know why you're having problems walking now when you didn't before you got COVID, and you had no pain in your legs when you walked up the stairs or just walked, but now you do have pain in your legs. And from time to time you may fall and you don't know why you fell. These types of things, if you have long COVID, it's a virus that can go around your whole complete body, and it can come back to the same location. For example, if you have problems breathing, you may continue having problems breathing when it comes back. If you had pain in your legs or your arms and it went away and it comes back, it could be long COVID. For some people, there's no end to it. It's a forever disease. And let me tell you how relatives and friends will respond to you if you say you have long COVID. You tell them, they say, well, what's wrong? Your memory's not like it was. Are you having problems thinking? They're implying Alzheimer's disease. Or no, you say, that's a brain fog caused by long COVID. And what they'll do is they'll look down because they don't believe in it. They'll look down. All of a sudden you have breathing problems again. I think you better go and get some oxygen treatment and get oxygen on all the time on your nose and daytime and nighttime. I have friends that have that, but they're 96. They say, I think you need to go and get on oxygen. And you say, no, it doesn't last forever. It just lasts for a couple weeks, or a month. And you say it's just a symptom of long COVID. It goes around. It doesn't stay in the same place all the time. The symptoms, the memory problems, the pain in the legs, the pain in your arms, you falling. And then they'll look at the floor thinking, oh my gosh, he's out of touch with reality. So, you go to the doctor. Well, you tell the doctor you think you have long COVID, and you say, are you familiar with long COVID and the symptoms and the treatment? He'll say, yeah. What are you experiencing right now? Not sleeping. Not sleeping when I used to sleep like a baby before. says, "Oh, you're too old for me to give you Ambien, but I may be able to give you some antidepressants that will help you sleep." Do you know how many of those antidepressants were prescribed to me to sleep? And they woke me up, they kept me up. And then you say, well, you know, I have pain walking anymore, more often now than not. And he says, okay, we're going to send you to a specialist. We're going to send you to a specialist. He's going to get you back normal again. Yeah, sure. So they sent me to rehab. And you know what I'm going to say. I finished the rehab. And the problem's still there, walking and using my arms to use the gym equipment. And then they say your Medicare says that we have to cut you off. But here's the good news. You can pay out of your pocket and keep coming. So I've learned, don't tell people, don't mention long COVID. If you want to know the latest, look on YouTube, look on Google, look on the long COVID symptoms. You'll find out some people die from them. They don't recover. Some people do. Some people recover quickly. Quickly, 3 months. Some of us been at this for years, okay? And I mention this just to affirm that if you don't know what's going on, why things are coming back again, why you're having problems, the same problems you had when you had COVID the first time or the second time or the third time, is it switched over to what's referred to as long COVID. Now here's the problem with it. There's only a few places that will treat long COVID, and I'm not sure they really have the answers. I think you can go to Cleveland Clinic, Mayo Clinic too. I don't know anywhere else that I've seen mention that they have a unit where they may help you with that. The last I heard, there wasn't a diagnosis, so you couldn't get on disability. Now that may have changed, because there's so many things that can go on in your body due to this virus. And what they do, pure and simple, is say, okay, what's your worst symptom? And then they give you pills for it, or a shot. You think, oh, this is going to cure. It's going to cure it. It didn't do anything, because there's not a diagnosis. So what they're doing is, out of all of the symptoms you're having, they're shooting for the worst ones to treat you. had it for the first time, I had come to the doctor every week, get breathing treatments. I got a shot in each hip. I'm trying to think of all the drugs that they gave me each week. There were several drugs each week. Prednisone, that was a big one. But don't take too much. We don't want you to get a round face with prednisone. I don't want to get a round face either. I'd like to feel better. Well, it'll make you feel better. So we'll give you a lower dose. But only for a short period of time. Okay. Okay, did it help or did it not? I really can't tell you. I took the treatment of it, the number of pills that were given. And the reason that I'm talking about this now is I'm numb. I'll tell you the truth, I'm numb. I don't want to get out of bed. I used to write books. I don't write anymore. I'm barely able to do this video because yesterday I wanted to do one, but I wasn't capable of it. I wasn't able to talk. Plainly talk. Couldn't focus. Not that I'm doing a great job right now, but I want you to consider looking at the other YouTube not commercials, but videos by people who have it. And then if there's doctors that are on YouTube, look at them too, because they have some good information. I did buy one book recently by a doctor that said he treats long-term COVID, and it ended up that he listed about every symptom you could have and say this is why there's not a diagnosis for it. There's too many things that long COVID can cause, and it can repeat itself over and over with the same symptoms after leaving. It can come back. Well, I don't have any answers right now other than, hey, do the research if you want, and leave a message or two if you want. And if you want to like me, that would be nice. And if you want to subscribe, this is about the fourth or fifth YouTube I've done on long COVID. I usually call this update, but I'm not telling you everything that's going on. Just I want to keep this short. Don't want to talk to anyone. I want to be a hermit. Things like that. I wasn't going to say. Don't want to leave the house. Don't have an appetite. I may cook a hot dog for lunch. For breakfast, I may drink a Ensure or something like that. For supper, well, what did I eat tonight for supper? I went to a sports bar, and I had one buffalo chicken that's hot chicken taco And they threw chips in there. I didn't care for the chips. And a drink. And I like that place because they know me. It's not because the food's spectacular. It's because they know me. Now, if I'm especially hungry, and say I skipped all day eating other than Ensure or Atkins drinks, and they are good. Atkins drinks are vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. It's supposed to have all the vitamins you need for a meal. If that's all I have, I may eat half a pound hamburger at one of the sports bars. You isolate yourself too. You don't want to go out if you really have this long-term COVID. So I'm just speaking as I think of things. If you want to subscribe, this is the way I do things. I do not script it. I do not write down what we're talking about. I'm pulling it from my mind, sharing it, hoping you may be able to relate to some of the things, and to give you resources. And there is a resource, the first book I bought on long COVID was written by doctors and nurses, and mostly by people that had it and couldn't get help, but still lived and got some help later. And I don't know the name of it, but you'll see it. It's top. It was a top seller. It was the first book on it, on the topic. But you'll know it if you read it, because you can look at the reviews and things. It's on Amazon, about $15. And it did more good for me than anything else. So it's about time for me to close down. Subscribe if you like. I talk about this subject, but not very often. It's usually more upbeat type things. Thanks for listening. God bless you. And I hope your symptoms, if you do have symptoms of this, will start decreasing. And thanks for watching.